All right, Deborah, here we are, 289 Ocean Ave. This is Ocean Ave coming from the north. This gets you up to the intersection of Route 156. That goes to Waterford. You get up further to 95. And then this goes down. You're just a couple blocks from the hospital. One of the things that I want to point out, I do like, this has got a stone wall, and the entrance to the property is right down there where those pilasters are, right there. That's the entrance, and I'll show you the back side of it. So it's very much an estate feeling location, and the house is actually not in bad shape. You've got architectural shingles. Looks like someone has done some work up on the chimney. You've got some rolled roofing on this porch right here. But look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful copper beech tree. The size of that trunk, just to give you an idea of scale, that's easily 6 foot in diameter, that tree. And it is just an amazing, amazing tree, copper beech. So here was my driveway entrance coming right through the pilasters right there. And it splits off to the property that is 293 Ocean Ave right there. And our front porch, you have actually access to the porch right here on the side. You can jump up on these steps. And this is all regular tongue and groove wood. And you can see the condition of it. A few of the boards are in rough shape. But the exterior is not in terrible condition. It's got a gravel drive. You got a little garden shed back there. Nice private backyard area. The shrubbery should be cut back from the house. The home inspectors do not like to see shrubs and bushes touching the house because all you get is ants and other things going onto the building. In fact, that vine right there, it just doesn't do anything good for the house. So your side yard right here, remember this was a very big property. You got a little garden area right there. Here's a bulkhead access, and the porch wraps all the way around to right here. So don't know what this is. Oh, someone was a real solid gardener. They took all the roof water, put it in here, and then that way, then they've got this line that goes out to the garden area. So that's kind of interesting. The neighbor's dog just picked up and noticed that I am walking in the backyard. We're going to go in this back door right here, and I'll shoot right to the front of the house so you can get a feel for how this layout works. So here's the front door. Here's Ocean Ave, right straight out through the shrubs. That's where we started. And when you come into the home, excuse me 1 second, I'm going to make sure I got that door locked. There we go. Now we got it locked. Okay, let's go through this in a clockwise orientation. Wide board plank flooring. Ceiling heights are good. I've got to say that the ceiling is a solid 8, could be 8.5 feet. Some built-ins right here. Don't know how the fireplace is, but you do need to note single pane windows. So this is not super energy efficient. Now we use modern thermal pane windows instead of storms and single pane. You can see this is not square. This side has dropped down over the years. Don't forget, this house was built in 1825. So she's 200 years old. Actually, 1925, 100 years old. 19, no, it's 200 years old. Wallpaper, wainscoting, definitely a dining room, steam heat. Front left corner of the home. Actually, sorry, left rear corner, because here's that front porch, the road's out there. Driveway comes in here. This is that side entry that we could have come into. This has got electric heat out here. So I'm in the left rear corner. Here's my kitchen. Moving toward more of the center rear of the home. Obviously, the kitchen could be updated. Haven't seen one of these stoves in ages. One of the original microwaves. Again, you've got your single pane with thermal windows. Boy, here's an old, what's the date on this? 1970. Wow. Ceiling is actually in good shape. I'll bet you that's drywall now instead of horsehair plaster. Just remember this set of stairs. This set of stairs goes up to the back hall, and I'll tie the knot on that. My right rear corner that we just came in, there's the door I just came in. If you're out working in the garden, come right into a full bath. Big living room right here. This is the right front corner of the home. Carrying beam, instead of just having it be straight across, they did the curves just to make it look ornamental. And we're back to where I started, the front door. This goes straight through to the kitchen. Just a little storage closet right here. This goes straight through back to the kitchen. We'll do that door last. That's the basement. Surprisingly decent down there. Notice the stairs could definitely be using some refinishing. I'm going to come up to the top. Here's that stairwell that goes down to the kitchen. But we're going to come right back dead center on the front of the home. My entryway right there that I started with. So we're in the center front right now. We're going to take a walk to the left, clockwise, same direction. Flooring in here is in a little bit worse shape. This could all be restored and refinished. Ceiling's in great shape. There's normally not a lot of closets in these older homes. Broken window right there. A little bit smaller bedroom. There is a lot of closet space in here. We'll do this door last. I'm out over the kitchen now. Scale of this bed, king. A lot of closet space. Might as well shoot up here real quick, show you what this is. It's a little walk-up attic. All these holes you see here, they blew in insulation over the years. So that's good. This is an old storage area. Attic's in decent shape. Going down these stairs, a little bit more challenging because they are steep. We're back to the access back stairwell to the kitchen. A little bit of a linen closet. Here's your old original horsehair plaster. That's normal. I see that all the time. Another little linen closet serving all the bedrooms right here. So upstairs, what do you got? You got one full bath. Non-pressure balancing valve. So you got one full bath. This house has 4 bedrooms, 2 full. So one was down by the garden entrance back there and one here. Okay? And we've got this right front room bedroom. Again, looks like a parallelogram there. You can't really see it like it looks in person, but the floor definitely dips there, and that's normal. All right. You got one more spot. This just caught my eye right in here. This board, this doesn't look like it's going anywhere, but caught my eye. Let's head on down to the basement. The basement's actually a surprise. I was just in a house in downtown Niantic, and that is town of East Lyme. Oops, I keep doing that. I open that door thinking I'm going into the basement. So this was a surprise in the sense that it's not terrible. I've actually got decent ceiling height right here. Right here, I guarantee this used to be a coal bin. Back in the day, coal would be shoveled through that window into this location. So, plenty of ceiling height right here. That's a lot to like. I'm looking right in this corner right here. It's all been, someone did an energy audit for sure. This is a steam-fired boiler and hot water heater. This is all natural gas. But my ceiling height, and also look at this. This has all been rebuilt. They did not have cement block in the 1800s. Modern breaker panel. You have no more knob and tube wiring, it appears. So that's a plus. This is really quite dry. The house I was in, Niantic, boy, I had water problem there. Carpet in the basement was soaking wet. Here's that bulkhead door, access out. Got a little bit of electric heat down here. Someone used this as a workshop or storage space. But really good ceiling height. It's got to be almost 8 feet here. And also upgraded. All of this plumbing, this has been upgraded. Back in the day, it would have been cast iron pipe. And there's the old cast iron right there exiting. Here's a washer and dryer hookup. Come over to the left front corner of the basement. A little bit hard to see because I don't have a light on over here. Let's see if I can get it on. There we go. But you can see the stone and mortar in good shape. There's my city water. Comes in here. Exit point is the city sewer. I am impressed with this for an old basement, old home, 200 years old, now that I'm doing my mental math. Boy, not bad. So, Deborah, hope this gives you some insight into what this home has to offer. Nowadays, with the ductless washer-dryer combos, you can bring a washer-dryer right upstairs. Just have to have power and water and a drain. Don't even need to vent to the exterior. Let me know what you got for questions and if you have continued interest.